how's it going, YouTube? Here I am back with another video today, and today we're gonna be doing something a little different. So we're going to be playing Metal Gear Delta Snake Eater. I know this it's been out for a few days already. I wasn't able to record right away, unfortunately, but I want this to be the first full playthrough of a game on the channel. So Metal Gear Solid 3, the original Snake Eater, is a game that I put a ton of hours into originally, and it's a game that I still think is a top tier game, just across the board. So knowing that this was coming out is something I've been looking forward to quite a bit. So I'm really excited to jump into this game, really excited to see kind of what the updates and changes are. I've tried to keep myself completely spoiler free. I've seen a little bit of game footage here or there, but really early on before the game was fully released. So I'm still going into this relatively blind. I don't know if they've made any changes or any updates to the game. But yeah, we're going to be going into this with a fresh save mode, and hopefully we'll see how everything goes from there. I am using a PlayStation controller. It's a little different from what I typically do. I've gotten very used to mouse and keyboard. I don't normally play games with a PlayStation controller anymore, but I kind of want to make this as close to what I remember as possible. So I'm sticking with a controller for right now. I might switch it up during the, in future videos. I might go to mouse and keyboard, kind of see what feels a little more natural to me now. But for at the very least, this first video, we're gonna go in there with the PlayStation controller, and let's just get right into it. So, okay, questions. I played Metal Gear Solid for the first time. Nope. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker 5. I like everything in the series. Yep, that is a true statement. Play style. I want to play with modern action controls. I want to play with the same controls as the original game. As much as I want to go back to the original game, I feel like the nostalgia goggles are pretty strong there. So in 2025, I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to go in there with those legacy controls. So let's see what they've updated. Let's see how everything's going. I'm going to go on the hard difficulty, and the only reason I'm doing that is because again, I've sunk a lot of time into the original game to the point where I believe it was on hard or extreme. Like it's been so long, but I pretty much had mastered all the boss fights by the end of it. So I'm gonna go in with hard. Hopefully I'm not biting myself here. The highest achievable title is Foxhound. The following sensory items are not available. Yeah, that's right, they do get rid of that. Anti-personnel sensor, that's fine, I don't use that anyway. European extreme, give over upon being detected by the enemy. Unlocked by clearing the game on extreme difficulty. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I might go back and do that on my own time, but for the sake of the playthrough, let's just stick with hard. View all tips, important tips only, pick up tips only, hide tips. I'm gonna do important tips only. I feel like all tips is a little let's see here. Display all in-game tips. Display only the most important tips. The game pauses while tips are displayed. We'll go with this. So we'll go ahead. War has changed.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Here we go with the classic cutscene. Based on Metal Gear Solid 3. It is interesting to be playing a Metal Gear Solid game after Kojima left. So, but yeah, I know that this game has sparked interest in the Metal Gear Solid for a lot of people recently. I've seen a lot of people have jumped onto this game. Alright, let me not talk during the cutscene.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check.
on main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Wait, hold
Put
on.
out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Interesting.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
I think he knows what he's doing.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to see a change so early in the
Oxygen
game.
supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
So for those of you who don't know, the original, he's wearing a fake mask during this point so that nobody recognizes his face, or nobody can recognize him after. So to see just Snake's face right from the get-go.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop
Bit of a
off.
change there.
Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the ammo bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
You have to love the
After
mix
Gagarin's
of like
flight,
real
Sokolov
world and
left rocket
fantasy
development
that the
and
Metal
the
Gear
head of the
games
newly
kind of
established
like to
Design
play
Bureau.
around with, especially this
From a
game.
lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet
So apologies if I'm not saying too much here. I'm just
frantic negotiations were conducted
trying to remember
with
all the
US
story
Security
bits.
Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the
Imagine
hell
being
was he
so
working on?
important that a country trades
At the
away
time, we had no idea.
its strike capability just to get you
We
back.
were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Oh, here we go. Let's see if they kept the viewing, the first-person view. Oh, man, this game looks clean.
Listen up, Jack.
Oh, R1. I was hitting R2.
Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
Is that the same system they use in
The shock will be
5?
less than
Whenever
doing
you
a parachute
like
jump, and the arm can handle up to
grab
100
people
pounds.
you've knocked out, or to like to recruit
So you're planning on
the
going over the border in a single
new Diamond
combat
Dog
talon?
staff?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Man knows how to make an entrance. I will say the reveal doesn't hit as the same since he's not wearing that dumb mask. Oh wow.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission.
Major
Must
Tom.
not be
That's
seen
that's
by the
cool.
enemy.
It updated
You must leave no
his
trace of
code
your
name.
presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right. kind of getting used to the controls here for a second. Oh, okay, so that's how we go with the camos. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's how we move forward. Right, crouch. Okay. Cool, cool. All right. So, just as a fair warning, typically how I play a lot of these games is very stealthy. I try to go as stealth as possible right from the get-go. So my gameplay might be a bit slow, so that's just gonna be a fair warning to everyone. But hopefully it's nothing too bad. Ooh, let's see if I can actually... Can I cut these? Oh, nice. Okay, we got some mushrooms. R2, make noise. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. To kind of lure people over. All right, let's get our backpack. It's all coming back to me, guys. It's all coming back to me.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
So that's something
Recover
that I
lost
have been
stamina, you
spoiled
can run
about,
for local
where
flora and
the
fauna.
damage that Snake takes
Use either your
is
tranquilizer gun or
permanent.
your
You'll
knife
be able
to
to
hunt.
see that damage
My only weapon is a
consistently
Mark 22
throughout
hush
his
puppy
body. So
tranquilizer
I'm
gun.
interested to see how
That's
that
right.
mechanic,
It's been fitted with its own suppressor.
how fleshed out it
However,
is.
the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
Age
It's been
unknown,
5 years,
birthday
72
unknown. Just
days and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be.
facts.
Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's
Mm-hmm.
values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing.
And I
over
remember how
time.
much this messed me up when I first played this.
As long
Just
as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in
the boss
anything,
really does just kind
even
of
in
break it
personal
down
life.
for you,
And that's
making you
the way a soldier's
question
supposed
what
to
it is
think.
to be a soldier
The
right
only
off the
thing
bat.
we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up,
See,
you'll be
I'd like
fine.
to see
Isn't that
a
right, Snake?
game centered around the
I
boss,
can't think of
right?
anyone
See
else
her
I'd
and the
rather have
Cobras
with
in their
me.
peak.
Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake,
All right.
try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
All right. Which view? All right, so that's how I can. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah. Again, those of you who might be new to Metal Gear or to the just any of these kinds of games, the dialogue, it's very dialogue heavy. So I'm trying to listen along to the audio the best I can. So hopefully I'm not just sitting here not saying anything throughout the entire time, but I'll try and do my best to kind of commentate on it. But just be aware that this is a very dialogue heavy game. And as a result of that, there's only so much that can really be done in terms of adding commentary to that. So now let's go ahead and upgrade our camouflage. Let's see, what do I have in my backpack? Do I have anything? Yep. Items. So I did get the DLC material, so I do have some of the DLC items. I'm going to try my best not to use those, or just if I don't need to use them, I won't. Let's take a look at the map real fast. Yeah, because I started there. I want to say there is an area I can explore down here real fast. Let me double back and check. Let me see here. Maybe I can't? Oh no, I definitely can. Okay, let me see here. So again, it's definitely been years since I played. So I don't remember all like the secrets or anything like that. I remember a couple hidden spots here or there, but we'll see how much of it I can actually remember. I want to say I can climb up here, can't I? Can I not? I might not be able to. All right. Is there not a quick key button for the map? There might not be. So you're definitely gonna see me reference the map a lot. Just again, kind of my play style. I'm gonna be trying to go in as stealth as I possibly can, so I'm not gonna be knocking out too many enemies. I'm gonna try and kind of maneuver my way around them. Gonna be taking this game pretty slow. Okay, I know there's like an AK you can find here pretty early on. There's a couple weapons you can find right in this first map. Hmm. Okay. Okay, it's after this part. Alright, so there's a couple gators over here. I know that there is. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, nope. Okay, I messed up. I was trying to jump over them. Don't quite remember how to do that, but there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. And I think there's a grenade over here. Yep. Okay, I think I got everything. Dodge roll everything there. Okay, well I did get hit once. A little unfortunate. I can totally see you. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause the game real fast. I had to go take care of something, but I'm back. All right. Oop. Playing with the DualSense controller definitely makes a big difference. You feel all like the little the haptic feedback you get from the controller. I feel like I missed something. Oh, yeah, there's a snake right there. Okay, so yeah, I think I felt that snake when I walked by it. So that's interesting. So if something's kind of underfoot, presumably you get some kind of feedback with the controller. So that's definitely something you'd miss out if you just did mouse and keyboard on this. Also, whenever he turns on his Kodak, you can hear it in the controller. I don't know if the mic's picking that up,
I've
but
spotted 2 enemy
you
soldiers.
definitely hear that.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The uniform option
Yep,
lets you
already
pick
got
your
that information
uniform,
down.
while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder
You know,
you
I've
are to
never
spot,
bothered to
and vice
do
versa.
a kind of no camo run.
The key
I don't know
is
if
to
that's
make
something
yourself
that
one with nature.
anybody be interested in
Keep that in mind
watching.
as you go along,
I don't know if I'd
okay?
do it on hard or extreme mode, but that always seemed kind of like a fun idea. Alright, so I know the one guard's over there. I'm pretty sure if I make a beeline this way, this is where I get all the hidden stuff. Let me see here. Yep, here we go. Knew it. That's right, we get the sniper rifle very early on. Okay, I am all loaded up on snakes. Okay, yep. If you hold down triangle, you go right into a roll. Into being prone. No, I did not mean to reload. Okay. Oh well. Oop. Yep, just gonna leave that guy alone. Oh wait, I think there's something hidden inside the... Oh shoot. No! I messed up.
HQ, respond. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Alright, well we failed miserably. And I almost want to reload. Ah, that sucks. Yep, I remember that there was something in here. Man, I can't believe I messed up right away already. I'll do it. I'll do it.
HQ, HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder.
And I
Going
can't
into
believe
high
I
alert.
messed up so early on.
Acknowledged. The
Literally the first encounter.
pursue and engage him.
The important thing is I didn't kill anybody yet. Wait, did they actually see me? Man. Okay, well, we just have to hide out here. I don't know if anybody stayed. Oh, yep, we got one guy. Oh, it changes both the face and the uniform camo all at once.
Who's that?
Nobody here.
Ooh, nope. Oh man, how do I change to the top-down view? I do not like this camera angle. Okay, I'm gonna try and knock this guy out. First chance I get. He is walking right towards me. Ooh. Oh, nope, your buddies are coming back, your buddies are coming back.
Who's that?
No! Okay, I am messing this all up.
HQ, respond. This is HQ.
No!
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Run faster. Just gotta CQC everyone. All right. Well, that was something. We're just gonna ignore that first part. How about that? How about we all just ignore that first part? One item. Two items. Reload. Man. Talk about absolutely fumbling. Yeah, I remember this thing. I think there's something in here. Yep. Thermal goggles. So early on? Huh. Well, it happens. It happens. I think there's a couple more hidden items here somewhere. Yep, I remember the mushrooms. There's something inside this hollow. Just grenades. Okay. Where am I going? Ah, funny enough, it looks like there's somewhere else to go down there. Let me double back real fast. But yeah, definitely not my best showing. Definitely fumbling the bag right away. I really should eat something to try and get my stamina back. Let me see, this is where we got the sniper rifle, but it shows like there's something else here. Is it this area? Yeah. I think there's a way to get up there from another section of the map. It's not from here. I think it's further down. Let's see here. I guess let's go ahead and eat something. Let's go ahead and eat an anaconda.
Tasty.
Snake eater. Easiest achievement in the game. Alright, well hopefully people, I'm gonna get a little better at this because yeah, so far this has not been a good showing. Oh, what do we have here? Alright, that's a thing. Let's see, let's see. Oh wow. Taco found. Well, that's nice. I like that they actually label that on the map. Oh, and we also have our other little guy up here. I feel like I'm gonna miss with this thing. Does it highlight that on the map as well? It does. Oh, okay. So that makes it easy for replaying then. If you want to go back and collect all the collectibles. That's a really nice quality of life change. I like that a lot. All right, now let's go over here to the oblivious guards that clearly heard nothing that was just happening. The bees. The bees. The grin he gets on his face. Let's see here. I think there's something over here too, isn't there? No? How am I missing so bad? Man, they are really just not forgiving on the Okay, now we have to hurry a little bit here. Okay, I say that as I'm over here doing laps. There is a gun underneath the bridge. Gonna go try and grab that real fast before they come back. Oh man, my suppressor's almost completely out too. Okay, sorry for that again. Just a couple distractions while trying to, stream while being a parent. Oh, one thing I actually noticed while I was paused, on the bottom right of the screen, it actually shows you the counter of how many of the two collectibles there are and how many you've gotten. So 1 out of 64 for both of them. That's good to know. Good to know. But all right, let's get back into it. Let's see. Can I make it? Can I make it? Okay, I think this is the AK-47 if I remember correctly. No, okay. So XM something 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 something. Ooh. Nope. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Did I climb? Did I make it back before the enemy got back? Nope. Or did I? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, still wearing the best camo. Let's actually go ahead and save real fast.
Saving the game, Snake?
Oh, it's just the autosave data. Okay.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
About that.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
Oh, I forgot you
No
can move the
kidding.
background.
Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, I need to figure out how to change the camera angle whenever I'm completely prone. Okay, so we have one guard there, and we have the other two coming back. 3 coming back. I know I can sneak around this guy. All right, success. See, that's a little closer to what I'm aiming for. Gotta be completely covert. Oh, gee. The gunshot went in my back. I should probably get that healed.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
Yeah, they definitely don't see the
There are
guy with the
sentries
binoculars
posted around
behind the tree.
perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
All right. Now I know one of these you can sneak under. Is it on the other side? It might be on the other side. Here we go. I know there's some secrets, I think on the other side, where you kind of have to crawl underneath and climb over everything, but I don't think there's any like time gated items. So I think oops, 75%. Can I make it? Can I make it? I made it. All right, we made it underground. We made it underground. We got some rats. We got some snakes. We got a little bit of everything over here. Oh, that's right. I did eat a snake earlier. Oop. Oh, that's cool. You can see the puffs of smoke. Hmm. guy over here by himself? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember, like, I don't remember the most optimum route to get to the guy. So that's definitely something that I just don't recall anyway. But let's see. Ah. I don't remember if I can climb up there or not. I can lure this guy over here, try and knock him out. Yeah, no, that's Sokolov. Could just try and track this guy, but no, I want to try and knock him out. I mean, I feel like it is possible to just kind of sneak directly into... I think right here is about as close as you can get to Sokolov's encampment without being noticed. Let me see, let me see. Do I notice anyone anywhere?
Huh? What's that sound?
Did they hear me? Wait, how did you respawn?
There's nothing here.
Hey, Snake, you leave me alone, I leave you alone. We're both snakes. We're both cool with each other. We're both cool. Both cool. Be cool, man. Be cool. Oh, that's right. That's the quick way to arm and disarm yourself.
Huh? Footsteps. Huh? What's that sound? Huh? Footsteps.
No way that guy heard me. No way. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to start knocking some people out here real fast. Let me eat something. Not eating yet. Taste unknown. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and eat these.
Disgusting.
All right, that did next to nothing to us. I'm gonna leave that. Let's eat a python.
That's tasty.
All right. Over here eating pythons now. Oh wait, there's one that's better camouflage. Trying to think, what other weapons do I have at my disposal here? I'm waiting for that guy to come back real fast, try and knock him unconscious, and then that's one person down. I can start kind of moving around the base. I know there's people on the roof. I don't remember how to get to the roof. I don't know if I can climb like this scaffolding right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this guy's just not distracted by the noise. Oh, there's a ladder right there. Okay, so interrogate is this one.
The others.
Answer me.
If you want to learn more, take a look at the survival viewer map.
Speak.
Let me go!
Okay, so just okay, R2 to choke. Come on. Okay, why am I having such a hard time just picking this guy up? Nice. Okay. So that was the strat. That was the strat right there.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
This man out here really just destroying everything.
Never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as...
I keep forgetting to heal my
Thunderbolt.
wounds. I'm over here seeing the bloody arm on Snake.
Thunderbolt. Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
You know, you think an exposition dump wouldn't be the most important thing right before you're, you know, trying to evacuate
Intelligence
and escape?
says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
That's crazy. Just imagine just having to leave your country like that.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Mm-hmm. Weak signal. Yep. Definitely what it is. What happened to my silencer? Give him a break, Snake. He knows nothing of stealth. He's freaking bullet wound in my back there. Still so annoyed I fumbled the beginning so much. Man over here trying to use the Force and the Kamehameha at the same time. and shoot. Game over. No? No?
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? Huh? We meet at last.
We just appreciate that he's just trying to be as badass as possible with the world's tiniest gun.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
These soldiers have to be so confused by just how flamboyant this guy just rolled up into this.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Correct response. I mean, I feel like that hit him in the bulletproof armor, right? Like, are none of these soldiers wearing any kind of armor? Anything? Okay, well, yeah, that's, yeah, you're not surviving that, but you at least messed up his hat, his beret.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Didn't really seem like you mind.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
You shouldn't be able to talking right now, my guy.
If you're not the boss, then die.
I have questions, but I don't want to just spoil everything for those of you who haven't played any of these games yet or haven't played 3.
Leave it. Shoot the other one.
I mean, no offense, but at some point you just have to shoot, right? And down. Yeah, I hope the mic's not picking up this PlayStation controller just going crazy during this CQC exchange.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Mm-hmm.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
Stun Ocelot? I didn't do anything. I watched a
These guys
cutscene.
were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
All right, time to explore. Woo. Okay, so I think this is where the AK is. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I got a suppressor. No AK? Okay. I swore that's where it was. You know, I think there's something underneath here where these guys are knocked out. I think, if I remember correctly. No? Maybe I'm misremembering. Here, let's see. Does Ocelot drop anything special? Mousetrap? Huh, he only drops one item? Normally they drop 2 items. That's why I'm a little confused there. Nothing here. Oh. Sneaky little bastard. Oh, where's the frog? He's up top somewhere, right? Can I go back in here? Okay, I think there is something hidden in one of these. No? Is it the next one? Any of these? No? Okay, it may not be until later on in the game. Okay. Oh, what's this? Did I miss this? Life medicine. Let's see here. Over here, is there anything? I know this is another way I could have gone, was sneaking in through there. I know there's a frog here somewhere. I swore he was up top somewhere. Let me see. Let me see. I got a better view from up here somewhere. I don't see anything. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of it in some different difficulty levels or some stuff. But ooh, a shotgun. I don't remember that being there. And again, this might just be me just misremembering. Oh, I remember these. This is one of the ways you can kind of sneak around here. Let me go back up top. Let me see if over here is where that little frog is. I don't see him anywhere. Do I get anything for shooting a bird? Guess not. Okay. So I'm actually gonna call it here right now. Just because I know a big cutscene's coming up here at the end, and I'd rather save that for the start of the next video. So, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here for today, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.